Peter asks us, if you can't find the family tartan, his family being from Ireland, if you can't find that, should you just go with the county color of that tartan, meaning the Irish county tartan?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. There's really, especially for the Irish stuff, there's no wrong answer along those lines, and I feel your pain. It's kind of a challenge because I guess there was one mill that tried to attempt to do some quote-unquote Irish family tartans, but they kind of just made them up out of thin air. There was no... You remember what I'm talking about?
The problem with... Yes.
There are a couple, there are a few, but...
Yeah, there are a few Irish named tartans. The Strathmore is, I believe what you're thinking about, does it in 11 ounce.
Yes.
There's several that they do in 11 ounce. The problem is for guys, 11 ounce is a little bit light for a proper kilt. So yes, back in the mid 90s when the Celtic revival, the boom for wearing kilts kind of thing, Braveheart and all that came out, a lot of Irish people wanted to wear kilts as well. So it was kind of, from the mill's perspective, it was a little bit of a race to figure out who could, crack the code first of the Irish kilt. So Strathmore and some of the other mills did a few Irish name tartans. They started to emulate what the Scots have. And it being a new tradition, there was no right or wrong answer. They just designed tartans for Fitzgerald or things like that. Mm-hmm. Fitzpatrick. Ford is another one. The House of Edgar was the first mill to say, right, we're going to make tartans based on the 32 counties. That way we don't have to have an entire collection of another 1,000 names. Right. We're just going to do tartans that are based on the counties. And then they also did the Irish National Tartan. So for the Irish, it is a newer tradition. In that respect, it's most common for the Irish to either do a universal tartan like Ireland's National, Irish American, stuff like that, or go with one of the county tartans.
Mm-hmm. You can always do solid saffron or solid blue also.
Yep. Or solid green.
Take a look at your genealogy. It might be that there's actually a Scottish root to the family as well. A lot of Scots moved to Ireland, especially during the clearances. So you may have a Scottish connection to a tartan you didn't know about. And sometimes we'll just tell people, you know what? You go with your favorite color scheme. If it's a tartan you've fallen in love with, doesn't necessarily matter where it came from as long as you're respectful wearing it. So if it turns out you really love the McDonald tartan, you could probably wear it. Just, if you meet a McDonald, let them know, hey, I'm not part of your group, but I really respect you guys, and you got a gorgeous tartan. So, don't limit yourself too much. Don't lose any sleep over it. The county tartans are gorgeous, though. I think most of the Irish county tartans were definitely a slam dunk when they made those. Those are a really good option.
And the other thing I'll bring up as well, Eric touched on the name, and it may have its roots back in Scotland. Using myself as an example, my grandmother's name was McCowan. It's actually an Irish name, M-C-K-E-O-W-N. That's a derivation of McEwen, which is also Mac Ewan over in Scotland. Right. So one of the tartans that I wear is the McEwen tartan, but it's the closest Scottish connection that I have in my family tree.
Yep, there you go.